What's up, tappers, and welcome to the very first episode of Just Go For It. The show where we just go for it, and we're just going for it tonight on this Friday night, and happy Friday to everybody out there. If you're watching, please stay. If you're not watching, please watch, because you know what? We're cool, and we're you. You don't even know.
And we just want to welcome in the Facebook that just got in.
Yeah.
It was a little bit late there, but
welcome to Facebook. Welcome to YouTube. You can find us on Just Go For It on YouTube, or look us up on Tiff on Tap. Tiff on Tap here, Mile High Truth, your favorite, your besties. We're here to talk on this Friday about some catalytic conversion and sus.
Yeah, people be trying to sneak around and steal our stuff. I don't know. There were some perpetrators hanging around.
Perps.
And they were like driving this U-Haul van, and we don't know where they came from, but they kept coming back, and they're really shady.
Let me tell you. So this afternoon, it was about noontime, and I'm like, ready to go pick my mom up from work. So I'm driving around, and I see this U-Haul pass me by, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I go check the mail. I check the mail, and I go around the other way of the trailer park, and I see this U-Haul just parked there. And there's a dude wearing this suspicious black outfit, like a criminal, and he's just sitting there, and he's like staring at me. And he like looked over and was like staring at me, even though I'm like driving a car. Like, why are you staring at me? He's like, staring at me? And I'm like, yes, I'm staring at you now because you're staring at me. So then I like made a U-turn because like something in my gut said, don't trust this dude. You know what I mean? Like, this dude is suspicious. There's this U-Haul.
If you would like imagine, just Google a picture of a cyber criminal or something like that. That's what it would look like. He was wearing all black with a hood. Yeah. And like a baseball hat underneath, like Eminem style with the hood over it. And like all shady, and he was pretending to talk on the phone like he was talking in some conversation, but he wasn't paying attention to the phone call. He was looking everywhere.
Yeah, so I see this fucker at noon, right? I'm like, all right, I gotta go to 7-Eleven. I gotta go get some beer. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna leave for 5 minutes. I'll come back, and if I see him, I see him. If I don't, I don't. I come back from 7-Eleven. I'm pulling up into the trailer park, and boom, this fool is going west on Wadsworth. So he's leaving. I just missed his ass. And when I got home, I was like, all right, must have been blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to drink my beer. Let's have a great weekend. Mile High Truth's coming over. We're just going to have a great time. So, kid you not, what time was it?
I don't even really know. It had to be like 6 or 7 o'clock.
6:30. We're sitting there in the living room of the trailer. There's a window right in front of us, directly in front of us. I'm watching Chopped. I'm telling Christian, I'm telling him about all the Chopped stuff that's happening. I look to my left, there's the mirror, the window, and boom. What do we see pull up? The freaking U-Haul. Suspicious. Let's park the U-Haul right in front of the window of Tiff on Tap. And we both were like, dude, that's that U-Haul I saw. That's that U-Haul. And we were like, oh, suspicious. And we were like watching him out the window and stuff. And he didn't move until he just sped off and went the other direction, right?
He sped off, and he went around the front of the trailer, and he came down the road.
Yes.
And we could see him from like all of our windows.
Suspicious.
Like 360. And
suspicious.
Yeah, and then literally like 2 minutes later, we were like, let's go follow him. We're going to go find this dude. He can't be too far.
So we were like, okay, you know what? Let's go take a look. This arises some suspicion in our bodies, So we're like, let's go take a look. Let's just get in the car and go drive around. Maybe we see him, maybe we don't. And we're driving literally around the trailer park. We're driving around the block, up the block, and we look on our right, and we're like, damn, we just didn't see anybody, huh?
No, there was no one there.
No one, no cars, no vehicles. Then we look on our right, and boom, this fucker is outside of his U-Haul by himself with his hoodie, suspicious as fuck, on his cell phone, just like fake texting whoever, standing looking at this house like a creep. And we called the cops.
Well,
we called the cops.
We drove around. Yeah, we came back.
We carried it.
She Karen'd it. I just
You
drove.
told me to Karen it.
I drove.
He told me to Karen it. He was like, Colvick, you should call the cops.
I was more worried about my expired tags. I was like, I need to park this thing.
He told me to call the cops. So we called the cops. I'm over here. It's like, what's Jeffco's an emergency line? I call and I'm like, hey cops, there's this trailer park that I live in, and there's this dude and he's suspicious. And I'm like, I don't care if I look like a trailer park person. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever lived in one. You know what you are, bro. We live in trailer parks. We are what we are. But I don't want to look like that when I'm calling 911 because I want him to take me seriously, you know? So I called a non-emergency line. I told him exactly what was happening, that I have seen this fool from noon, and I saw him again, and it's suspicious, and I'm not on drugs. Let me repeat, I'm not on drugs. I tried to sound so much that I was not on drugs. If you could sound like that, I tried sounding like that.
Yeah, it sounds like a Karen.
Yes, I tried to sound very white. Very white, I tried to sound.
But they took it as an emergency.
They did.
They showed up like with 5 dudes, and we were sitting on the porch, and we couldn't really see what was coming around the corner, but we heard a car coming. We're like, watch, that's a U-Haul van. And sure shit, it was the U-Haul van.
And I literally was like, I should grab my phone right now so we can record. And I was like, oh, you never know who it is, though. And then literally we hear noises of brakes, and we look to our left, and both at the same time, like Friday. It was like, boom, suspicious dude driving the U-Haul. Drives right in front of us.
He had the light on in the van. We could see he's wearing like a blue hoodie with a
like,
white hat, and he was a Mexican dude.
Just perp, like.
Yeah, and he
driving
was.
His U-Haul.
Yeah, and then here comes a cop the opposite way down the road.
And then cop. Beep, and we like could have filmed all of that, and I know you guys might not believe us, but it really happened, bro. We wouldn't lie. We wouldn't lie. I went live on Facebook earlier when I was telling you guys right when it happened. You could see the cop go by.
You can see the cop.
You don't even know what it's like to actually be here. So what we were talking about, the reason why we did this podcast, if you're just joining in, please stay. If you are about to leave, please stay. Because what we're talking about is what I think a lot of people can connect with nowadays in Colorado. Is that if somebody is trying to steal your catalytic converter or your property right now, this year, 2022, as a Coloradan, you ain't having it, bro.
No.
I ain't having it. I'm not having you. I'm not going to walk up on somebody stealing my catalytic converter and be like, oh, I guess I'm another victim. Nope.
We'll probably throw a Molotov cocktail at him if they're cutting my shit off at him. I don't know.
Yes, I will beat him to death with Voodoo Ranger. I will stomp him to death. I don't care what it is. I'm not going to let anybody steal my catalytic converter in front of me. Do you agree?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's hard because it's an unsafe situation, but
it's so hard.
I feel like when you have that adrenaline rush, it's hard not to just go beat someone's ass, you know?
You heard the story the other day on the news. The dude walked outside, saw some dude under his car, and there's another dude that was watching the dude that was under the car, and he just smiled at the guy, like, we're stealing your catalytic converter. Yep, there's nothing you can do about it. And he ended up shooting at this dude. Like, the fucking thief ended up shooting at the owner of the car. So I'm just saying, like, does this tell you, like, what it tells me?
Desperate.
Which is that, though, I need some kind of weapons. Like, I have a frying pan, I have my beer bottle, I have a snow shovel. I don't have a gun in the house. The House of Tap does not have weapons right now. Do I need weapons?
That you know of.
Do I need weapons? I mean, these are...
We have weapons of mass destruction in here, as far as you know.
I know, you know. But these are a special occasion. These are nukes. You can't push the button until it's really important. Don't fuck around.
I don't know.
Just saying, there's guards around the shit. But it asked me, it bared me the question of, do we need weapons right now? Tell them what you think.
Well, hell yeah, we need weapons. But doesn't mean that we should have pulled a weapon on him just because they're stealing your Catalytic converter either. I mean, that's just, it's a hard situation. You should have it in your hand, I guess, until... But if they go to reach for anything, it's different. But if they run, you can't really do anything, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just hard. But the cop, when he came the opposite way, didn't even really stop. He saw me, and I was, like, pointing at the U-Haul van, and he eventually turned around, and he went down the street, and all of a sudden there was a lot of cops going around the neighborhood, and we didn't really want to walk out and chase them, you know? So,
yeah. We're not going gonna chase him. We're not gonna like get ourselves in jeopardy because of this freaking perp. But I'm telling you guys, if you have ever seen a perp before, this guy was like, he would have won the award for best dressed perp of the year. Like, perped out, like 100%. Total black hoodie, suspicious, like telephone antics. Like, who texts like this? I'm not texting and looking at someone's house and trying to steal. I'm just, who does that? I'm not suspicious. I'm just wearing this black hoodie. You're looking at me. You know what I mean? Like, who does that? Who does that? Nobody does that.
No, I don't know.
Perps do
I
that.
wish we knew what happened. They went down the road and we couldn't figure out what happened. We didn't want to get in the middle of a chase.
Nope.
But
when you call the cops and they arrive, though, that was a plus.
I felt like you felt like America was winning at that moment. Like,
at that moment, I was
these
like,
catalytic
yes.
conversion fucking thieves or whatever
yes.
they were.
And when they drove by, so when the cops drove by the first time, okay, so perp drives by and we're both like, oh my god, there's that fucking criminal driving by us. Then we look and we're like, oh my god, here's this cop driving by us. And Christian
driving by the criminal. There was that moment of like the cat meeting the mouse.
Yes,
like, is it about to attack?
This fool's like telling the cop, like trying to communicate with the cop, like, that's the guy. That's the guy. I'm like, oh my god. Like, the cop is listening to you, and we're like in front of this trailer, like just looking like perps, and I'm holding my beer, like, America.
At one point, we noticed the description for the dude was also kind of similar to what I was wearing. So
we had to be careful.
I didn't want to stand in the middle of the street because cops just be shooting people because for no reason. No offense.
I was literally like, Christian, you're wearing black
and blue jeans. I'm like, great.
You're a white male, bro.
I know.
You're a white male right now.
I was like, I totally fit the description. Oh my gosh.
It was horrible. But what it brought us, though, was, like I said, that feeling for me, first of all, I need a gun in this house. How am I surviving without having protection for my family? Like, literally, I say that I can pull up a snow shovel on somebody and shove it up their asshole if they're stealing my catalytic converter. But am I really going to do that? I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't know if I'd have the time. I don't know if in that moment of seeing someone under my car, I'd have the balls to do it. I think I would. I'm pretty sure I would.
Well, hopefully you'll never have to find out.
But if I had a gun, would it be easier for me to A, protect myself?
Well, yeah.
Or B, would it also be easier for me to, oops, I just shot the mailman because I was freaking out. And it was kind of dark. And he just happened to be bringing my package on the side of the house and I accidentally shot him in the ass cheek. Does that happen as well? What is...
Yes. But I think the conclusion is you should just invest in some cameras first and at least, make it look like America's like, we're just going to defend, but and really we're going to be on the offensive, and just kind of fortify.
You have guns, though.
I do have a shotgun.
So, yeah, what are you talking about?
I'll shoot a motherfucker. I've been, I hope I don't ever have to use my shotgun in that reason, but I will. I don't care.
I would, if I had one.
If you think there's a Russian, coming down my hallway and telling me to get the fuck out, we're about to bomb you, I would fucking
We were going to not get political.
I'm not getting political. I'm just saying.
Getting political is everything. We're talking about Russia.
It's not political. I'm just saying if there was an invasion.
Pray for Ukraine. No joke. Pray for Ukraine. But I told him not to talk about this shit because I don't want to get involved with politics.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that if someone was stealing my catalytic converter in Denver and I walked up on that mother, Coloradans are not going to let that just happen. We are breaking this motherfucker's head. We're running over him. We are shooting that motherfucker as he is underneath my car, bro. Colorado seems like the most states, the highest state that I've seen the highest amount of catalytic converter theft. And it makes me think, though, why are you fucking with us, bro? We holding down, man. They must not be stealing it from Golden. They must not be stealing it from Montbello. They're stealing it from Cherry Creek where these women are like, oh my god, let me put the Girl Scout cookies away.
I feel like...
No way they're stealing it.
I'm in the wrong business.
I'm sure.
Catalytic converter must be making $100 million a year or something.
I
don't know.
Do Teslas have catalytic converters?
That's the question.
I asked him this the other day. Do Teslas have catalytic converters?
If they did, Then
Wow, they must be so expensive.
they're probably, I don't know, Elon Musk. Do you need a catalytic converter for something electric?
I don't think so.
Is it like a
Catalytic
brushless
conver-
motor?
Is it
like
just
a
a
drill?
USB cord? Is it a power strip?
I don't know.
You know? What is the catalytic converter equivalent to in an electronic
It converts the catalyticness.
Well, is there catalyticness in electric cars?
I
There
would
is still
assume
oil in
there's
them.
not. That's why there's a whole point to like get them
I didn't know that there was actually still oil.
like emission free.
I didn't know there was still oil in, fuel and oil in Teslas. There is.
What do you mean? There has
They
to be.
still have fuel in them.
Every engine has to have oil.
You would think that their bargain would be, okay, we're not using any oil.
In order to make the car.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, they pride themselves on not using any oil. We are so oil against. And then they use oil to, like, make it. So it's like, okay, they're still using oil.
It's not about being against the using of oil for Teslas. It's about being sustainable and being futuristic, and it was a market that was untapped for someone who had money to.
Untapped, huh?
It was untapped that he could have. He's smart enough to make a car that's electric, and that's where we need to go. And he's been like doing all kinds of crazy cool stuff.
Either way, if you have a Tesla or you have a freaking 2000 Corolla like my mom, I was guarding that shit, bro. No one is gonna steal my catalytic converter. I swear to God, I will somebody up for stealing my catalytic converter. And I feel like there's a lot of people on here. A lot of my Facebook friends, I feel like you guys would agree with me that stealing somebody's catalytic converter is just as much as like fuck your mom or effing your freaking sister. Like that's an enemy. Like you are down and ready to go. You know what I mean?
Feel invaded or
yes, invaded, raped, fucking pillaged. Like it's just horrible.
Yeah.
And I would I'm just saying, man. I'm not gonna go.
See, and we're paranoid now. Every time we hear a car crunch on this ice, back here we're like want to run to the windows like cats, and we're like, "Who's driving by? Is it a U-Haul?" I don't know.
U-Haul A7177. We were like totally.
It was 97L something.
Arizona, some shit.
Yes.
It was Arizona, right?
Yeah, it was. They were obviously using that to hide their plate.
And he was a perpetrator.
That's the purple one.
One chance, one opportunity to steal your out of your furniture. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, so it's like, I don't know. This show is going to be about catalytic converters because that was a major thing that happened. I mean, you guys might experience that outside of your home. Please comment below if you do. But as Coloradans, I felt strong today. We're welcoming Russell Wilson in this week. Russell Wilson.
Crazy.
Russell. I never thought I would say that name.
Sierra.
Russell.
Sierra, too.
Russell Wilson is going to save the Denver Broncos. And yeah, Sierra is bringing her goodies. And we're about to get live. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God. I mean, did you see there was a big meme of Russell Wilson on the Castaway raft, and he was, or it was
well, I saw that they had the Wilson thing.
Yeah, they were screaming Wilson. I don't know, it was pretty funny.
I just know that the minute I saw that they traded Drew Lock, I was like, they traded Drew Lock. They got rid of the Loch-ness, and we got the Wilson, and he's old, man. But he's Russell Wilson, bro.
We'll see what he looks like. He had a broken finger.
That's like getting a Derek Carr, though. Or like getting a Peyton Manning after a horrible neck injury.
It's better than a Derek Carr.
Peyton Manning did more for the Broncos, I think, than he did for the Colts. I'm just going to say.
Well, he did. Well, we used him better.
That's post-injury. Post-injury.
Yeah, the Colts wasted him.
So, post-injury quarterbacks. There's a lot of greats out there, like Peyton Manning, that we had in the Denver Broncos before. So, it's like, what can we utilize with Russell Wilson? And how is that going to work out with freaking Hackett's coaching? What do you think?
I think it's going to work out good, actually.
I mean, I think Hackett can get whatever he wants, and he's going to get it.
I think
he should be happy with whatever he gets.
It may take a year.
I don't like him. I don't like Hackett.
Thanks, Brad, for the comment, by the way. Be careful, guys. Colorado has become extremely crazy in the last 5 years, dude. You're so right.
Yeah, Brad. It's been horrible. People are getting shot at for protecting their catalytic converters and also for probably liking Russell Wilson or the Denver Broncos. But I don't know. We gotta be us. We gotta be Tiff on tap.
Perps.
Tiff on Tap ain't gonna allow no perps in her neighborhood, and I don't suggest that you guys do. If you guys are Tiff on Tap followers, fans, let me give you my energy. We don't allow to go down in our neighborhood, and we don't call people about it, bro. Like, I never call the cops. I never am. There could be people. I'm mad, but I'm like, all right, I get it. I'm the old Karen that doesn't want to listen to their music at 3 in the morning on a Friday. But when you're suspicious, like as heck, at my corner of my street, and you're there twice, 3 times, 4 times, that's intuition. And we were talking about that earlier, that the intuition is something that humans are automatically inclined. I know when someone's stealing in the store. I know when they're stealing. So when security looks at me like I'm stealing,
you're offended.
I'm offended like a motherfucker,
like,
because I don't look like that.
Yeah.
I'm buying cat food, bro. I'm like, literally, cat food, yep. Chicken tuna, yep. I'm not suspicious, but they treat me that way, and it makes me mad.
I hate that, yeah.
It makes me mad.
Profiling.
Do we have to be rich in order to get treated right?
I feel like you almost have to shop at Target at least.
In Colorado, do I have to dress like I shop at Target to be treated like I should shop at Target? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, film me.
I feel like it is. People will say it isn't, but it is. I feel like.
I think it is too.
Yeah. And I don't know why that's bred into humans. Why are we so judgmental?
I think that humans are bred to judge because we just want to fight. We're just always in need of competition or approval, or
we value our own opinion so much that we're just opinionated, and maybe it's not judgmental.
I don't know, guys. But the show episode was about catalytic conversion and suspicious people. And I mean, if you guys are willing to defend your turf, I feel like I represent that. Be safe, of course, as always. I don't have a gun. This moment definitely made me feel like I'm in the day and an age where I should have a weapon, because I trust myself with being able to judge when I should use it and when I shouldn't.
Yeah.
But for protection purposes, I feel like people are getting freaking home invaded like these days.
Oh yeah.
So for you not have a weapon is almost dumb. You know? Like, am I gonna use the freaking frying pan to defend myself because so and so made their choice to break the law? Or am I gonna be able to withhold the law when it comes to the point of someone breaking it? Am I gonna be able to meet it level to level? You know what I mean? That's why the right to bear arms, I feel like, is so.
There's a reason why it's the Second Amendment.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get into that.
No, I mean,
I'm not that type of person, but I believe it.
Getting into politics is something you didn't want to get into, but I mean, the amendments were in the order for a reason. Like, I feel like free speech, if once you take that away, you have no freedom. Like, you can't protest, you're screwed. Like, if you can't say this shit sucks, then you're in prison. Like, I don't know, and it took how many years till 1700 something to figure that out, 1775 to figure that out, and like make it a thing to where, I mean, think of how many years of people dying and without rights that it took for Europeans to like say, hey, we need freedom and shit. This is what's going wrong. Yeah,
like thank God for America and Columbus and the stuff that's going on in the United States right now. I think our solidarity is helping out with people. And I feel like when we think about perps and on our turf and stuff like that and having weapons, I feel like it's our right. But also it's my new need.
And it's in our blood. I feel like as Americans, we're ready to just fucking go, you know? Like, I feel like we don't take no shit. And it's the same mentality that gets these criminals in trouble.
When it comes to your land, your home, I want to know in the comments below. Let me know, please, if you guys are listening, if anyone's watching, let me know if you guys believe in the fact of being able to defend yourself. Do you have weapons? Are you able, do you think in your head, able to defend yourself against things that are going on, even right now that we watch on the television? You know, some major events that are happening right now, like wars. Do you think that you would be in the predicament where you think you could defend yourself fully? I don't think a lot of us are.
I think even I have a gun and I still don't feel ready for that. Even a shotgun, Like, guns
But at least you
jam.
have it.
Yeah. I mean, one's
At
better
least you
than
have it.
none, but I mean, my shotgun's made in 1930. You know, if it lasted through World War III, that would be it would be some bad shit happened. Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't know. I would use it like, but I
If
don't know.
you catch someone stealing your catalytic converter,
Do I go out there with a gun? Yes, I probably shoot in the air.
unless you're Russell Wilson, unless you can just, I have another catalytic converter in the garage, honey. We don't need to worry about it. Let me just call the police. That's what we were talking about too. Is that if you have the means, or you're so afraid, or something takes over in your body that you're like, I'm not gonna freaking act. I'm not gonna defend myself. You don't feel the need to watch the U-Haul guy. I felt the need to watch this U-Haul guy every single time I see him now in the neighborhood. From this day, I feel like he's a threat to my land, and no matter if it's my neighbor's house or it's my house, I'm protecting it in a way, and I feel the natural inclination to protect.
Almost like your responsibility.
Yes, your duty, bro.
Yeah.
If you live in my trailer park, you should defend me like I defend your land.
I feel like I almost want to go take another lap around the block before I sleep.
I mean, it's dark as hell.
Just make sure that no one's fucking around.
Yeah. But what can we do really, though, if we do see him fucking around? Call the cops again.
See some, say some.
So last week we called the cops over... Last weekend, exactly like the same time. We called the cops for... we didn't call the cops. We called animal control.
Call animal control. This dog came up. It was a Doberman Pinscher. And he was freezing wearing a...
So cute! Wearing an elf outfit.
Yeah, and he looked mean, but he was the sweetest dog. And he was just hungry, starving, thirsty, you name it, freezing, and we didn't know where his home was, so I walked him around the block a lot, and...
he tried finding the home. He was like... I was like, go see if you can find it. And it was like snowing. And this was like prancing. He was like show dog, bro. Yeah. Like show dog. And I was like, see if you can find his owner. Just go walk him. And I called. No, he called.
Called animal control, which we're really worried about because you know how that goes. Sometimes they're mean to the animals.
Sometimes they're horribly mean.
So we're like, hopefully this animal control guy is pretty cool. And when
we put the space heater on.
Yeah.
We put a towel on this dog's head. We looked for like any kind of freaking like signs of this dog's name, and we couldn't find anything. But the animal control guy came up and he was.
Well, he had this leash on him, but the leash broke off.
Yeah. And
it was still attached to his collar, but he had no tags. And the animal control guy was really cool when he came up.
Yeah, he was great. And like, I don't know, guys. When you find a lost dog, a part of you always wants to keep him. A part of you, if he's a good dog, like I was literally like judging him. I was like weighing him out. I was like, all right, this dog's all right, bro. Like he's pretty clean. Look at him lugging. He was like show dog, and I was like, man, this dog's probably worth like $80.
Oh, at least $500.
We should keep this dog, bro.
Well, it was cool that he let him like in the passenger seat instead of putting him in the back of the kennels.
Yeah, the animal control guy was cool.
Yeah, and then he let him have the heater and stuff, and he was just resting his whole face on the laptop.
But I was like, can we sell this dog on Craigslist right now for like $800 and I can make some bank, bro?
But we didn't know anything to do with it.
That's a month of groceries for this dog, fool.
Oh, yes.
He was a great dog. He could probably he looked like those dogs on Sesame Street that like juggle. That dog, what is it, Weimaraner? He looked like that. Yeah, he was like smart as fuck, bro. Yeah. This dog does math. My dog does not do math. My dog's like, shiny? This dog was like, math, algebra, calculus. Why? You know? This dog knew what why was.
Well, she was tracking him on the animal shelter to see if he was found or adopted or whatever. And now he's not on there, so we know he's gone, you know.
For 2 days, he was still up for claim, but he got picked up. But we did good deeds. That's all we're saying is that we did good deeds. And we've called the cops twice in 2 weeks. And I felt like, wow, bro, do they have speed out? Like, do they know that we're on their car ID
it's on my number. It's my number.
I know, I made sure to keep his number too.
Next week, we're calling on your number.
They didn't ask for my name. They didn't ask for my whole... No, they didn't ask for my whole name.
Oh,
I didn't have to spell it or anything. But they asked for your number and stuff, and I was like, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, so like, I was like pronouncing everything. I was like, Mount. amount. I was like super like into it. Golden. And I was like trying to sound super white so they believe me, you know? Because if they don't believe you, they won't come, man. If you call up and you're like, yo, this fool was down the street and he was like looking around, they're not going to come around. They're not going to, the cops are not going to care. Jose, the cops are not going to care. But if you talk Karen, they will come.
What's up, Chandler?
What?
Love you too, dude.
Ah! Is Chandler still watching?
He just joined
Everybody
in.
leaves though. They leave their message, then they leave, bro. But yeah, Chandler, love you guys too.
Well,
man.
basically there was just some perps hanging around.
Still in our.
We had to call the cops. We knew that they were stealing some shit.
They
and
left.
We didn't know
They left. They're
what
not watching
were.
anymore. They're not watching anymore.
Yeah, they're right here.
Maybe that's Facebook. I forgot, bro. I forgot. All right. Hey, keep watching. But yeah, we just defended our liberty rights, no? We defended our catalytic converter rights, fool. Like, ain't nobody gonna store catalytic converter.
Oh, he's not leaving. He's chilling.
Yeah, okay, good, Chandler. Stay. Please stay. We're the only one.
Yes.
Stay. Whoever else is watching, please stay too. Chandler, don't leave. Don't leave. Leave it on and make dinner.
Oh, yes.
Leave it on. But, yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. They look like the dudes from Home Alone. They were just chilling, sitting outside, being mischievous.
I was about to kill his mother. I'm saying I was about to go all out. Like, kill him. If you're still in my catalytic converter, bro! I want to have a Hail Mary printed on my catalytic converter right at the bottom. Like a picture of the Hail Mary. So they have to feel so guilty. Like when they unscrew the catalytic converter, tears of Jesus fall on their face, and it's like they have to like get through the tears of Jesus falling on them for them to get the catalytic. You know?
Yeah.
A mother's voice comes on a recorder and is like, "Don't do it, please don't do it."
Just like Happy, a ransom note or something right there.
Yeah. It shouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
We should ban selling catalytic converters.
I don't know.
Should. They had a law.
It takes balls to pull out a sawzall and be all loud and shit. What's up, Maria? Miss you guys.
Maria, don't leave either. Don't leave, Maria. What's up, baby? Well, we're talking about our cars because we know you guys love your cars.
I know. Chandler's had the worst.
I know,
dude.
man.
He always gets his shit
got
broken
his
into.
Jacked, bro.
And it's on camera, which I don't know if that makes it worse or better because it's like you're like, you want to beat his ass even more, you know?
I know. Like the anger of like seeing somebody steal your shit is just unbelievable. And, you know, we're going to defend our turf. That's what this show is about. That's what we were talking about when we started off, is that we're just... I'm not gonna let anybody on my land, fool. Like, America is solid, bro. Like, you look at these things that are happening in the country right now, and you see Ukraine fighting. I'm gonna bring it up. I am gonna bring up Ukraine.
Okay, good.
Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up.
You should.
Ukraine's fighting like a motherfucker right now. Like, this is my land, bro. I'm not gonna let you take this shit from me, bro. I don't care how much you need to do it because you have to do it because of whatever reason. You are not going to take this away from me. And they're fighting for it. And I feel like Americans, try that shit here, bro. Like, try that shit here. See how far you can go. We can't even win against each other, let alone another country. No way.
No, hell no.
No way.
Hell no.
Way.
I mean, I don't blame him for, like, making Molotov cocktails and stuff like that.
Bro? Yeah, bring your Molotov cocktails. Like, half of his own fucking artillery, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Have you seen the 4th of July? In the trailer parks, we own enough shit to blow your fucking house up.
Oh yeah, we got like nukes all over Wyoming and like northern Colorado. It's ridiculous.
Meth labs alone, we could blow up and just might strike some Russians on the ground, bro. Yes. Like meth labs alone, we could blow up Federal Heights, bro. Let the Russians invade Federal Heights. Them motherfuckers would be shot up so fucking
all the Mexicans would kill them, dude. Sorry, not trying to get racist. You sound
so racist right now.
No, it's a good thing. I have faith in them.
Hey, viva la Mexico. I am Mexican. I'll vouch.
I'll vote for Mexicans all day over Russians.
I'm not Mexican, but I'm Latino.
Yeah, just saying. I don't
know. Stop! Don't talk about Mexicans.
Okay, Chandler said, gotta cut them off, keep them so when they hop under, they get pissed or just straight up fuck them up.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chandler? What do you think? Chandler and Maria, since you guys are the only ones that love us, what do you guys think about the catalytic converter cages? like the cages, bro, that you can
Those
get
really
welded
work?
on. But you have to pay to get it welded on.
How much?
Just like you getting
Is
your
it-
VIN number tattooed on your
Is
catalytic
the
converter. You
cage the
have to
same
pay.
price as the catalytic
Is
converter
it worth
itself?
you not going to prison for bashing this effort's head in with a baseball bat when you see him under your car?
I just think that the serial number thing don't really work. Like,
Yeah.
so what? You put a serial number on it, you think the junkyard's not going to take it? Like,
My catalytic converter's name is Brian Sandoval. Can you see if Brian Sandoval in your thing? Like,
who the fuck is Brian Sandoval?
I don't know who Brian Sandoval is.
Oh.
I don't know why I thought of that.
Oh. But I don't know. I think that the problem starts with the junkyards. If they could just like make a law where
Stop
the
taking money
junkyards
for them,
cannot take them, or they're just not worth
Or
anything,
they're cheap.
or something. I don't know. People can always melt them down.
Okay, Chandler said, America's like two siblings fighting, and when a third kid steps in, they stop real quick. Collectively, fuck them up real quick, just so they can get back to the original business. Hell no. Added weight, and they have a saw. That's not going to stop them. My superpowers. If I bring out the Tiff-on tap guns, I think I can stop them.
I don't know.
Don't judge my fact.
I just don't understand how like they can just be like these sneaky little bandits that never get caught. And how do they just go from city to city? Or is it just a bunch of different people, a bunch of different crackheads? Are they traveling from Arizona? Where are they coming from?
They do meth. I feel like all the catalytic converter thieves do meth. And they do meth, and they steal catalytic converters, and they're assholes. And they wear black hoodies with writing on them.
How like it's $20 a day to rent that U-Haul van alone. So how many catalytic converters do you need to make a profit and still pay the U-Haul and the gas to fill it up and be a thief and eat donuts and whatever you're eating from the gas station?
What I'm saying is that if I was stealing catalytic converters, I would look normal as hell. I would try harder.
You're just sitting out there. Like,
I would Dexter this shit. I would
what?
Dexter this shit, and I would wear like a.
Are you walking
legit,
a dog?
Like, no,
and then
I'd
you're just
wear
gonna
like a.
roll under the car.
What's that called? The food thing that you get? Fuck, delivery.
Takeout.
Yeah, the food, the red thing.
Oh, Uber Eats.
Yes, maybe Uber Eats. There's another name for it, but I would wear that shit, and I would just like pretend look like I work at Pizza Hut. Even though I'm actually still in catalytic converters.
And you just like
I would
pull
wear
out
a fake
pizza
ass
box
outfit
with a sauce
like
on.
I know how to be a spy. These people that are literally on the street, like, do I look like a meth head? I don't think I do.
One of the good cats is $400. Are you serious? Most newer cars have more than one. Does a Tesla have a catalytic converter, Chandler?
Yeah, Chandler, does a Tesla have a catalytic converter? Is that why the Tesla trend must succeed in Colorado? Should we get Anonymous to back us up on that?
I would buy a Tesla truck, but I ain't buying a Tesla
truck.
I ain't
Gross.
getting one, but unless it's a
Gross.
truck.
You just
They look gross. They look gross, but
you
the
should
red
get-
one is DoorDash.
Oh my
Marina.
God. DoorDash,
Thank you, Marina.
okay. That's right, it's DoorDash.
I don't ever use any of those
A
ever.
fucking Tesla truck? I do not want to be associated as your wife.
Why?
That is so gross. That's like having
can-
a Honda truck.
Well, it is like
If
a
you have a
I
Tundra
don't disagree with you on that.
Or a
I don't.
Tundra? Is it a Tundra?
Tundras, no, those are all right.
Gross!
The Honda ones are the worst
Nobody
ones.
drives a Tundra.
No, it's electric. Okay, so they're good. I knew it.
So is there a 3-prong converter for the Teslas?
So wait,
Is that the
I am
2-prong?
serious though. Do you know anyone? Rivian? What is a Rivian? Do you know? Is that a minivan? Chandler, do you know anyone who owns a Tesla and like is it like a lot on their electric bill? Does it make it like thousands of dollars? to an
Tesla
electric
people
bill?
are musks.
Or do
they
they just do
drink Starbucks,
solar
bro.
and it doesn't even matter? Or
Tesla
what?
drivers drink Starbucks and they shop at Target. They are administrators. I believe so. No?
I don't know. I guess
It's a Tesla.
They're probably
It's a Tesla. You don't even burn Tesla. You just burn like fucking
What
maple
smells in
oak
it?
from
There's no-
1998 from when your parents got married on the beach in
I don't know. They make F-150s. They're electric now. Did you see that?
The most
I'm gonna get one of
stolen
those.
catalytic converters come from Chevy Silverados.
'Cause
I've
you
read
can-
that.
You can get up underneath them real
Yep.
quick and easy.
And also something fucking else. But they're still in these fucking shits, bro. But I don't think my mom has to worry. It's a 2000 Corolla. I don't think they're gonna steal.
I feel like they're gonna just steal her whole car. They're not gonna.
Well, they
steal
already
her
stole her
catalytic
emblem.
converter.
Somebody already stole my mom's emblem on the 2000 Corolla. They stole that like straight up Grand Theft Auto style. They
It's a
stole
new
that shit for
manufacturer.
5,000
They have a
points.
dope ass EV coming out. Oh, I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna buy some stock if I can in them if that's the new one coming out
He
because
would buy stocks.
that shit is gonna pop off. All these electric cars are gonna
Just
pop
like
off.
Bitcoin.
Hell yeah,
We should just
dude.
trade in all
That's the
of
only
our
way I'm ever gonna get
aluminum
rich.
cans
I'm
for
just gonna have to buy
Bitcoin.
100 stocks of some pennies and it's gonna turn into $1 million by luck.
That's how we're gonna get rich.
Probably. Probably.
Buy that shit, bro. What are you waiting for? You know what I mean? Why are we broke still?
Danny J, tell them your experience with Teslas. Yeah, tell us, Danny J.
Yeah, Danny J, where you at, bro?
Yeah, tell me some
Tell me about
experience.
Teslas, bro. Are these freaking perps out there still in catalytic converters? Are they focusing on Teslas? What does someone want to steal from a Tesla?
There's no catalytic converter in a Tesla.
I know. Why are we all peasants for having catalytic converters right now? Are we the peasants of society?
Maybe.
Do I feel the need to guard my catalytic converter, like have like a lookout stand and shit? Like, is that normal?
Does Elon Musk even have stock? Because I feel like he just owns everything, right?
Elon Musk is.
He just is like he just owned the company. I don't know. Maybe he does have stock. I don't know. Does everything have a stock, or does corporations have stocks?
Are we getting into fucking
or
social
incorporates?
studies?
I don't know.
Are we going into economic?
I just want to know.
studies right
Chandler
now?
is like this information god who keeps like googling
Well,
stuff
both
for me
of
or
you,
something.
stop. We're not getting into economic fucking shit on tap. Let's stop. Let's stop right here. Let's talk about UFOs.
UFOs.
If you guys, okay, before we end the
Chandler,
live,
you want to see some cool UFO videos?
before we end the live, it's 9:32. How many minutes? Okay, so 41 minutes. So we got about 20 minutes.
Can we show them UFO clips real quick?
Yeah, but we're not talking to just Chandler.
No, I know,
We're
but
talking to the
people,
world.
People. in
Chandler, tell the world also, if you can, Maria too, that we're talking about UFOs, bro. And I am down to go camping as soon as possible. Like, this is no joke for me. I'm ready to go. I have nothing to leave behind. I'm ready to go camping. But I feel like the UFO studies that me and him have been watching lately, we got into this couple thing where we watch about UFOs and it's what we do. And we, you know, I watched 90 Day Fiancé on my own, but when we're together, we watch UFOs.
Yeah.
The UFOs are fucking driving me nuts, bro, because I'm like, they're out there, you know?
Well, let's bring up some footage. I'll show you some.
Yeah. We'll bring up footage.
So we found two that are really good, and one that's fake, and a supposed alien. We'll see from a door. Supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly.
All right, let me open it up here real quick.
I know no alien. If they steal you to keep you, they would not steal him because he snores loud.
Oh, I don't know if
like
Chandler can see. Chandler, you may have to go to YouTube to see it, dude.
Oh.
I don't think we can show you on the Facebook. Wait. I didn't know how to do this. Hold on. Give me a second.
But UFOs...
Can I do this?
What we had to think about when it comes to Colorado is that there's so many places in Colorado that, like outskirts of Colorado, like Monte Vista, Alamosa, San Luis Valley, that have had UFO activity and alien activity. And for us, we would love to go there. Like, eventually go there one day and just, like, stay there. I mean, of course it's not going to be in the winter because we have no place safe to stay, right? But we want to stay there and we want to investigate the UFOs. But do we believe in UFOs? Do we believe in aliens? I know that I've seen some in the sky, and it's in there. But do I believe in actual UFOs? Yes, I do. I do believe in them. I don't believe they're like ET. I don't believe they're like something friendly per se, but I feel like UFOs are out there and they are investigative and they're watching us and they're on point with us. I feel like we're not alone in the universe. Don't you agree?
No, I agree. I mean, the universe is too big. And yeah, I think, dang it, we're going to have to switch over to YouTube to see the UFOs because Facebook won't let us do it.
But UFOs in America have been something that has been for a long time, since the 1950s, 1940s, right?
Yeah.
Where people have seen UFOs, seeing these unidentified objects, and people don't know what the hell they are. Now they're called UAPs, right?
Yeah, UAPs.
Unidentified aerial phenomena. And for us, I feel like I've never per se seen a UFO, but I believe in the phenomenon because there's so many stories of people getting abducted, people having experiences with something that they saw in the sky, and it affected them in a way that was not what they could explain. Unexplained, right?
Well, that's what unidentified flying object is, no?
Yeah. I feel like the flying object is unidentified, but if you think of UFOs and what they're doing, would you say that you think that that is something that is crazy?
Yeah, Chandler, can you switch over? Maria, can you guys switch over to YouTube? And we can show you UFO stuff if you want to. I don't know.
I don't know about Kesha. I don't know about Kesha. I don't know what that is about.
Yeah, I don't know what Kesha is either. What is the Kesha
We should be looking
thing?
it up instead of freaking
what is
on,
Kesha?
on so much of the thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're getting a little bit alienated. Should I say that? Alienated in this search that you're doing.
Well, I was just trying to like get Facebook to work, but it doesn't want to work. So that's the way that I.
Well, I mean, aliens. My uncle, I think, saw an alien one time. But we all know somebody that might have saw an alien one time. Do you believe in aliens like I believe in ghosts? I don't know. I believe in ghosts more than aliens.
I don't know. I mean, we have proof of ghosts.
We specifically, personally, have proof of ghosts. But aliens, I have no proof of. I've seen a weird star out there one time when I was high. You know what I mean? Like, how do you judge you seeing something alienated?
I think when you look at it and you're like, that shit is not human. Or
you just know.
Yeah, like, I mean, when you see some shit flying in the sky, you think, okay, if it's not a plane, it's probably a satellite, right? But then if it like goes quick or something like that, how do you explain that?
Let's see. Okay, so Kesha is a Kesha. If you guys don't know Kesha, look her up. Yeah. Kesha is a chart-topping musician who has become known for her powerful lyrics. The singer went through some dark times and struggles during her rise to fame. Aside from her personal struggles, blah 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 blah. Oh, it's going to CenturyLink now.
Dang. Yeah, we're Kesha, on YouTube on Tiff on Tap if you guys want to catch it over there.
Kesha probably found some alien shit. Okay. Aside from her personal struggles, however, the singer had another influence that helped her create a unique starting blah 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 blah. Oh my god, it's Kesha's whole biography.
So wait, what's the whole point of the Kesha thing? I'm curious.
Trying to find out.
There's just no breaking news or what? She claims that she's seen some shit, or is she claiming that people are selling Catalytic Conversion?
Her songs weren't all influenced by her struggles, Christian. One song in particular had a very interesting source: UFOs. Aptly named spaceships. The single came out about after Kesha had her own experience with the flying spacecraft. People magazine recalled her appearance on the Zach Sang show. She shared her extraterrestrial encounter. Kesha said, "I look up in the sky and there's a bunch of spaceships. I swear to God, there were like 5 to 7. And I don't know why I didn't like to try take a picture of it. I just looked at it. I was sitting on a rock and I was like, what in the hell is that? I was trying to figure it out. And then they went away. And then they came back. I was like, those are effing aliens. They were spaceships."
Oh my god.
That's what Kesha said.
That's what Kesha said?
They were spaceships.
I mean, I believe her. Why would she? It sounds like she's not lying.
Of course not. It's Kesha.
I mean, I don't know Kesha personally.
Her glitter's real. Her freaking life is real. And Kesha's real as F.
Alright, let's do some YouTube. Let's do some UFO footage.
Okay.
Alright, here's the first one here. This one is like...
Y'all would not know about Kesha. Go look up Kesha.com.
I don't know about no Kesha, but thanks for letting me know. Now I learned something new.
Nobody watching this now. Nobody watching this.
Let's see here. We're going to switch on UFO shit. Alright, this first one's in Asia.
Yes.
Somewhere. You can hear them because they're like, Godzilla, Godzilla.
Except UFO.
Except UFO. But this is a dash cam footage, so you know it's kind of not doctored, you know. You see them park and kind of get out, and here's the UFO. If you can't see it here, these are just lights, so don't get distracted by these. But this is the
you
UFO
can see
here.
like this is the. Let me just show them. The stick of the light, and then the leaning over the light bulb right there. Stick and then lamp. Stick and then lamp. And then this unidentified flying object, right?
Yep, let's do this.
Plate roll.
Oh my god. That thing's floating across the sky.
It's like a big ass Oreo.
I'd freak out. I saw this on highway. If I saw this on I-25. Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy?
Go back.
Alright. Go back here. Where is it here? I don't know why I turned off. So.
Rewind
it.
Right here. I want to show you guys right here. Look at this. I can't play it. I have no idea what the play button is.
It's down here.
There's a dude. This dude right here. Watch this dude right here. This dude is like, no joke, like, I'm about to film this shit. I'm about to jump on my roof and stuff. And look at this shit right here. And these people, they're looking at it, bro. So what is that? You know what I mean?
Why are they backing up? What are they scared of at that moment that they're not scared of throughout the whole moment? You know what I'm saying? Why at the end are they like, I feel like are they like faking it? I don't know.
What I feel like they're doing is they're reacting to seeing something in the sky, of course. But to see something that is so typical UFO, what would you do at that point, you know? What would you do at that point? That's something that all these people share with you. Why is this not making it like, okay, yeah, UFOs are real. You know what I mean?
I would pull out my cell phone too. That would be the first thing I would do too, because no one's gonna believe you.
But I mean, obviously, we don't even believe them now. They even all pulled out their cell phone.
It's hard to believe nowadays what you're really seeing, you know. And you judge everything so incrementally, like them backing up and
Photoshop.
streaming. You look at the position of all their cameras. Are they really pointing at the UFO when it's flying by?
Go to the next one. Go to the next one. This next one's crazy.
I want to watch this one more time, and then we'll get into the next one. We'll just let it play.
Yeah, you one person, watch it with us.
But watch their cameras. Are they like pointing at the UFO, or are they just pointing in the air? Does this look like they would be looking at anything else besides a UFO, and then this UFO is just photoshopped or video shopped into it? So let me know. I mean, I don't know.
Got 5 minutes left.
All right.
On this live stream.
Let's do it.
I don't know.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
It's pretty slow though, bro. I can't even zoom in. It could be a plane. It could be a blimp. It could be something. I can't tell because I'm so far away, you know?
Why does the video just start when they park?
All these people right now with cell phones, and I don't have any other fucking views of this video though. I only have this one view when there's all these people with cell phones. That makes no sense.
That's true. Where's the other footage?
We need to not go to this.
Yeah. Why?
I feel like we
only have a limited amount of time left.
If you want to.
I think we should. But this is...
Milk jug alien.
This is like someone in an airplane, and supposedly, this is a story, they're in an airplane, they see this out the window, even though this doesn't look like an airplane window at all.
I would not be looking out the airplane window, but that's just personally me.
And there's no talking. Like
no talking.
Yeah, you'd think that you would have a reaction to this, but watch this thing morph in the sky. It's freaking weird.
So milk jug, floating in the sky, turns into a flat paint pan looking thing. It's flat now, and now it morphs. And you can see it morphing in, like, growing in height. Height?
I don't know.
Height?
Length?
It looks like
Jesus?
Mordor right now? Like
an angel.
Fucking Gollum. Now, it's a tie. It's a fucking men's tie. And then it's an angel. Pause it. It's a fucking angel right now on the screen, bro. Like, can you imagine that? Like, you're seeing an angel. It morphed into what some people would say is an angel. I'm not going to say it's an angel because we don't know what it is. But what do you think that is?
That's weird.
What do you think that looks like? Just a slingshot, bro? Are you looking at a Y? Or a slingshot? Are you looking at a piece of celery? What are you looking at right now in the sky? To me, that looks like an angel.
How did it start from a jellyfish and end?
How did
like
it start
a
small?
String.
Yeah, how did it grow in height?
It's the weirdest thing. I don't even know.
But a lot of people have said that this is just simply a birthday balloon. It's
This
a
is a
birthday
birthday
balloon.
balloon.
It's a birthday balloon getting a reflection of the sun.
This looks like a portal opening up in the sky. Like, I feel like you can zoop, like, fly in there, and it's like a little Gina of light or something.
Gina?
Looks like a Gina of light.
It's a Gina?
Something of
Wow.
light.
A Gina of light, guys. Right there. Right there.
Oh, that looks like an angel.
Gina!
Well, it looks like Jesus. Like, there's an arm, like, head hung, and another...
It's just strange,
I
and
don't
it's
know.
weird, and it's creepy, and I don't know, guys. We're gonna probably take a break because I think I need to pee. But this UFO shit is crazy, and if you guys have any kind of interactions with UFOs, I want to know about it. Like, message me on Facebook, email us on tiffontap@gmail.com. We want to know if you have any experiences with aliens, paranormal, anything. But this alien shit is freaking crazy. It could be a bird, it could be a plane, it could be a fucking alien trying to steal our catalytic converter in Golden right now, bro. That could be an alien catalytic converter thief.
In their version of a U-Haul van.
Yeah. If the aliens don't want our catalytic converters, what do they want us for, bro? What do they want us for?
Well, can we show them the fake UFO and the alien real quick?
You can do it. I mean, yeah, do it.
Go ahead if you gotta go.
I mean, do it.
But here's the next video real quick is obviously a fake UFO, but this is good computer graphics. I mean, it's pretty crazy. It's gonna continue the angel.
Is it showing two into a screen?
It's showing this.
It's just showing the main screen?
Yes.
Oh, not us.
This.
Oh. Well, oh, God.
This shit's fake.
Yeah, if you guys heard that fake-ass fucking engine.
Look at how they're, like, in unison.
And now they're in unison like they're goddamn Harlem Globetrotter UFOs. They're just doing some tricks out there, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
That shit's so fake.
What is this, Drumline UFO edition?
I know.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Fake-ass UFOs. Replay it.
There's too many of those. I mean,
and no way a UFO is using fucking gas. UFOs are using propane.
Yeah, you heard it go.
Fake,
UFOs don't make that sound.
Fake.
They're quiet.
I don't know UFOs, but I know UFOs don't do that.
Well, what people describe, they don't make
UFOs at least have a turbo.
They go faster.
They're trying to go hard.
They
UFOs at least got a Hemi.
They only look like they were getting on the highway.
Yeah, like UFOs trying to fucking merge on I-70. Yeah, that was another fake ass shit. No fake ass shit. Oh yeah, like what is that, bro? No. Fake.
What is that, Arizona or Florida? Like,
who knows?
I mean, it looks like Arizona and Florida trees.
It looks like they mirrored the image. And what are those lights? What are those? Now there's salt and pepper on this freaking UFO sky.
Go ape shit. Us talking about it flying that low. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
If it was that low, there's no way.
There's no way, and there's no way that this bitch wouldn't have followed the whole fucking footage of through it. You know, like she just stopped it at the point where the UFOs are in her view. And that doesn't make sense at all.
Most people who go like make a noise continue to talk or say something.
Yeah,
they don't just
there's
go
a reason to go.
Yeah.
It's oh my gosh thing. It's a fake.
It is a fake thing, and
fake
we've seen it on YouTube too, and like ghost hunting stuff.
What's the next one?
The next one is also from a news channel. This one's actually from Colorado. But yeah, this has a security cam of an alien supposedly, and you may have seen this. I don't know, but it's like, oh, Chandler says that last place is Cali. That makes sense. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh my god.
Looks like Dobby.
No, say that shit.
That's the alien dance.
What is this? The chicken dance for you? Play that shit. What the? No, say that shit. What is it? His balls right there, bro. At the end, his balls are like my alien balls just hang.
What balls?
Chicken dinner, chicken gizzards. Like what?
Oh my my gosh.
I don't believe that.
So they say that the camera cuts off supposedly because it's on like
What's
a time
that
lapse.
chicken dinner dance? What is this right here? What is?
Well, if it was a fake, don't you think that it needed a reason to like look alien as fuck? So it needed a chicken dance, obviously. That's Paul too.
What? What is that?
Paul
Armpit trumpets. Like, what is he doing right now? Like, no, bro. I don't want my aliens to look like that. I don't want my aliens.
What do you want your aliens to look like?
I want my aliens to be scary as fuck, like Alien versus Predator, like some
want...
saliva and some like face huggers. I want my aliens to be like on your face and not like chicken dancing.
I just feel like
if my aliens are chicken dancing, bro, abduct me. What are you afraid of? At this point, abduct me. Are we just getting organic eggs from abductions? Like, what is the point of being afraid of abductions if it's these chicken
those
dancing
little things? I feel like they should be more scared of us. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want my alien to look like a praying mantis or something like that.
Yeah, praying mantis would be cool. I feel like my alien always looks like Paul. He does look like that, but I don't feel like my alien needs my fucking goddamn chicken dance. I don't know about that. What do you guys think about Sasquatch? Well, I got you here. What do you guys think about Sasquatch?
Surprisingly, I'm like, I don't know. I don't usually believe in Sasquatch stories. And I don't know, the biggest, closest thing probably to Sasquatch without the hair. And I feel like they're just another form of human before the times. And
there is no Sasquatch.
Maybe there's one or two in around the world that are eating whatever they're eating and living in caves. I don't know.
In the night when we go camping sometimes, Christian looks like Sasquatch. In the middle of the forest, he looks and sounds like Sasquatch. His snoring definitely sounds like Sasquatch. Sounds like you're mating. A mating call with the yaks.
No yaks.
Yaks.
I don't know. I feel like...
Yaks. It's horrible.
Sasquatches aren't real, but
it's real.
Weird ass sounds in the forest are real. Like
I don't believe camping, Sasquatch. I don't believe Sasquatch. Fuck Sasquatch, bro. That's not real. Like, grow up. You know what I mean? I feel like some people think of ghosts that way. Like, ghosts are never real. Fuck ghosts. I feel like fuck Sasquatch. That is not real. Y'all are fucking crazy, tripping on your moonshine. There is no Sasquatch. Let's agree. There's maybe aliens and ghosts, but definitely not a Sasquatch. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel that way.
Yeah, it is cloud chasing.
Same thing with Abominable Snowman. Abominable?
It's a money grab. It's why I don't like Josh Bates or Gates or whatever his fucking name is.
Yeah, as Canadians. No, I'm just kidding. Love Canadians.
Canadians are homeboys, eh?
Canadians, Sorry. Canadians know about Sasquatch. They might deal with Sasquatches, but that's the least they have to deal with because they don't have our shit to deal with in America. You know? They get acid rain in Sasquatch. All right, Canadians.
They get UFOs. Canadians, supposedly. We
Alaska,
never see these footage.
Not Canadians. I feel like Alaska.
Same thing.
No, it's not. Alaska is not Canadian.
What's the difference?
Alaska are emos. You know. Canadians are white-ass Canadians.
Alaskans are bush people. I've seen them with sideburns watching 1940s movies.
My name's Bird. My name's Bird.
Bird, yeah. Rain. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Anyway. It's the trailer park people of America, but Canada.
Canadian? I feel like I would drink beers with Canadians. They feel like they're cool people. They just want to camp and shit.
We lost a subscriber on this venture.
Well, that just means that Chandler needs a burner account.
Someone please create a fake account and make up for that last subscriber that ended their subscription. What are you subscribing to? I mean, we've been this way since the beginning of time. If you do not remember Tiff on Tap, we've always been a little weird. On tap.
Weird.
So I mean, what are you subscribing to? Leave then, bro. Leave then. I don't even care.
You're all hurt, not caring.
I don't even care. I'm gonna make 4 subscribers tonight. I don't care.
Yes.
But yeah, so ghosts. So okay, so let me just tell you guys before we leave. We're going to give it 5 more minutes. We ain't going to waste all your time. 5 more minutes. What we're planning on doing is really going more into our crime episodes and our pre-filmed edited versions of things that we've had interest in, like Granby, like Marv, that destroyed the town of Granby. A lot of you guys have seen that in the movie Tread. Marv Nieheimer, Heemeyer, Marv Heemeyer, destroyed the town of Granby and completely destroyed it with his tank machine-like thing. We actually went there many times and have a lot of footage that we'd like to release that we might release now. But we are also definitely into ghosts still, definitely into our paranormal side, our murder, crime side. But I feel like it's just been a rough couple of years. It's been a lot of COVID, a lot of fucked up shit, and it's been hard to film.
Not only that, we have a Halloween special that was never released at a haunted hotel, which is pretty cool, the Oxford Hotel.
Yeah.
That eventually we're going to release with some conditions because we didn't get enough footage. We're going to explain why and what happened with it. So.
But, I mean, Tiff on Tap is not giving up. Tiff on Tap appreciates your guys' views, you watching. If you are still watching to this point, I definitely thank you because it's been a journey and we're definitely trying to figure ourselves out every day. But you don't want to put out the same ghost videos that so-and-so is doing and so-and-so is doing. You don't want to put out the same videos that someone else is just highlighting things that happened in Colorado that are spooky. You don't want to look so tedious. You know what I mean? You want to give Coloradans what I would like to watch, which is something interesting and unique every day.
Well, it's history to us, I think. In a sense, it's to our state. But if you haven't watched Tread, you should definitely watch it.
Yeah, definitely watch it.
It's worth it. Like, it's a good movie. It's made very well. It actually has, like...
really good shots.
Voice cuts and stuff from him. And
as a documentary, it was mind-blowing.
Yeah, and it's on Netflix, I think.
And it inspired us to film our footage of Granby and our footage of Marv, his area that he lived in and what he had achieved at the end. And we'll definitely put out that video. I'm thinking we should do it.
Was he a hero or a criminal?
I think Marv was definitely someone that just spoke for himself. And he was definitely... if he was fighting for anyone, he was for himself.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it was more redemption, kind of.
Like, maybe for the underdog. Maybe for the underdog.
Well, I feel like he was getting picked on, and he almost had to stand up for himself.
Yeah. But we'll definitely put out that video and
I don't think he was a criminal by any means. I don't think, really. I mean, yeah, he tore down half the town. That may be breaking the law. Yeah. But I feel like he did it strategically in a way where he didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
He just went after certain people's properties. And it was so slow. And he was watching the news coverage, so he knew what was going on. So I feel like if he was a criminal, like in the sense of a bad person, I feel like he would have just killed as many people as he could or tore down as much as he could. Like, went for residential areas or something like that. He already had that much manpower behind him. He could have, went crazy.
I feel like the Marv Heemeyer story is definitely something that needs its own time. Oh, not right now. Like, it needs its own time. It needs something to be talked about because that's definitely great story, and for us to experience going to Granby and walking on the literal street that Marv drove down is crazy, and just being there and experiencing what it feels like to live in Granby for even like 3 days that we were there. You feel like you're in that neighborhood. You feel like you know what Marv dealt with being a weird outsider and people kind of looking in on you like, who is this? And they just know. It's such a small town. Such a small town and such a big story. I feel like it deserves its own platform.
It wasn't easy to film. Like, they were on our backs. Like, it was just like us noticing the perps around here. You notice people who don't belong.
Yeah.
And you get a gut feeling that people are up to something. And when we were in a chase almost, I guess you can call it a chase, but we were following the Thompsons, which are the people who we had a conflict with.
And we will talk about that when we get into the Marv.
Yeah, but we were following them, and he flipped around on us.
Don't tell them everything. You're ruining the whole thing because we're supposed to trick them into watching that.
I'm still tricking you.
Don't forget to watch that, guys.
There's a lot of content.
We're going to talk about Granby and Marv Heemeyer and what he did in Granby. We're going to talk about that very soon, maybe even next weekend. But we're not going to talk about it all right now. So, thanks for watching. I think we should end the live stream now. It's been a long time. We're rambling, and this is when we start talking about weather. And it's about to snow again. It's about to snow again on Tuesday. Don't wash your car, but wash the salt off, though. And we appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to make money off this. We want to get a house one day. Even if it's in Greeley. Right.
Yeah.
Even if it's in Commerce City, we'll live it. We'll live in it, bro.
We'll live in all the electric car companies if we can.
Yes. Even if I have to drive a Tesla and live in a shipping container. Please support the channel, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace. Thanks everybody for joining along.